2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the...
Bye, Ernie.
Welcome, everyone, to the Golden... And with... Thanks, David. You can tell Butler has a good head on his shoulders, an elite talent in this league because of the hard work he puts in. And we're watching two very experienced veteran teams, Chris. We should be in for some high-level basketball.
Yeah, and just watch this game tonight. You're going to see coaches really trust their players. Coaches who do most of their coaching in practice and then trust the IQ of their players. Won't be a lot of play calling, a lot of free-flowing, guys kind of knowing where to be on defense, a lot of communication on defense. This should be a fun one.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Teague. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Aldridge a screen. Schroeder kicks to Green. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Butler. Shoots over Schroeder and off the front iron, and in it goes. Butler's got 5 now.
And the versatility of Butler, just impressive. Solid at finding ways to get inside and finish at the rim.
And one strength, Greg, that this Knicks team has enjoyed the last couple of years has been their ability to win the rebounding game.
And that's back-to-back seasons, Kevin, in the top 10 for rebounding in terms of the Knicks. And it was something they wanted to improve upon starting a few years ago. They've changed their rebounding trouble into a big asset moving forward.
Two shots.
That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Teague dishes to Lopez. High arcing shot, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Greg, when Jabari Parker is healthy, he has shown that he can be a go-to scorer in this league.
Parker reminds me a bit of how Carmelo Anthony looked at the same age. His ability to just blow by defenders is going to always be something he can lean on. Just fantastic with how efficient he is at this age.
Now, here's Warren. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Schroeder, and the Warriors miss again. The Knicks off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Now Schroeder, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Luckily for them, they got one to go there. Now 1 for 4 to begin this one.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play. Maybe the charge call, but guys never think they're removed.
Here's Rozier. Pass to Schroeder. Aldridge with a screen on Butler. Schroeder passes to Aldridge. A putback, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Lopez, a screen on Schroeder. Teague kicks to Redick. 1:12 left in the first. Lopez sets a screen for Redick. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Warren. Redick with the bucket. Redick's got his first bucket of the night.
Solid pick to create that opening. A soft touch on the jumper.
Schroeder dishes to Green. Aldridge with a screen on Lopez. The drive by Green.
A great roller off the screen. Draymond shows he can also initiate that play with the ball in his hands.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Teague against Schroeder. Teague the pass to Redick. Parker kicks to Redick. Lopez a screen. 5 on the clock. Unloads. Lopez. It's good on the putback. Lopez has got his first basket.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Schroeder against Teague. It's Schroeder with the drive. Some solid defense from Butler.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And a guy who seems to improve every season.
It's crazy because I've never thought that anybody would be preparing to guard me night in and night out. But they do.
And hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler. He's found a way to overcome obstacles at each important point along the way.
You know, he's a self-made player. And if Butler can stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Rozier. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then it's Green. And it's Aldridge in at center. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Redick dishes to Parker. New York moving the ball around. They get it back. Lopez. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Here's Schroeder. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. Well, there are a lot of players who seemingly have ice in their veins when the game is on the line. They do not blink. When you think about those kind of players, who might be the most mentally tough in the league right now?
Well, it's so hard to tell who really is mentally tough because you don't know what these guys are thinking. But I know who looks like just cold stone, just merciless players out there, and that's Kawhi Leonard. Because you never know. You know, Kawhi is a nice guy, but you know he'll shoot a shot that'll end the game and then just give you such a cold look. And I think Isaiah Thomas is that way. I mean, I think so many players, of course, LeBron, Curry have been that way their whole career. But Kawhi Leonard seems to be that next coming of ice in his veins.
Parker kicks to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down.
Parker up top, guarded by Green. Outside, Redick. Butler on the way. Over Warren. Doesn't go either for Butler.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Floats one up, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, I think back to when I was fortunate enough to join the Warriors as a rookie, made the playoffs as a rookie. Then the next year I didn't come back, and it was strange to see them not in the playoffs for such a long time. But look at how far this franchise has come since those days.
Off the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
A fantastic shot by Rozier. I mean, exactly the kind of shot you want him taking when he's got space.
Lopez, a screen on Schroeder. Dishes it to Redick. Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Takes a shot at the elbow. That doesn't go in either for Teague. And the Warriors, as you said, Chris, have come so far from their years of despair back in the 90s. Couldn't happen to a better, more supportive group of fans.
Let me tell you something. From the days I played there, or of course before that, the Warriors fans have always been known as some of the most loyal fans in the NBA. Whether the team is up, whether the team is down, whether it's thick, thin, or whether it's sunny outside, or whether it's a storm. These are some of the loudest fans, one of the loudest arenas in all sports.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
Hey, everybody.
Show.
Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here at the half, and they've got all the momentum. That about...
A look there at the Golden Gate Bridge, blanketed, shrouded in fog. What a sight. Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone. The Knicks leading by 8. Tipping off the second half, here's David Fizdale's 5. Parker out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Teague. And it's Butler in at the 3. It's stolen by Green. Here's Warren. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Warren's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Warriors.
Well, you hear the term coach on the floor often, but it's usually reserved for point guards. But Draymond Green deserves that title, too. He's the general for this team in calling out defensive plays and assignments. I mean, Draymond essentially just helps run the team's defense every trip down the floor.
And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Warren's got his second bucket.
Man, he has an excellent mid-range game. Surprising how much room he had to operate on that play.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
But yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get called for it.
On the wing, Green. Covered by Parker. Here's Rozier. No good on the 3. The Knicks leading by 4. Outside Butler. He dishes it to T. He feeds it to Redick. Six to shoot. Lopez sets a screen for Redick. They get it again. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 8 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Schroeder and Parker with the block. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Butler passes to Parker.
He doesn't get the block, but the physicality of Draymond Green helping to affect the shot.
Fires from the line. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Lopez. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And one thing that Steve Kerr has done so well in his coaching tenure is his ability to handle multiple stars on the same team. You look back at the history of this league, and it isn't always smooth sailing.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this much talent on teams, you can get guys clashing. But Kerr has the team playing as a unit, and players are happy to sacrifice their own stats for playing better basketball. He has everyone buying into the culture they've created.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
No matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That one misses for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Chris, as we know, the Warriors are expected to move over to a brand new arena in San Francisco in the upcoming years. Actually, groundbroken early 2017.
Well, it's always going to be the Bay Area's team, that's for sure. I've seen the renderings of the new stadium, and they look absolutely amazing. You just hope it keeps the same atmosphere and it allows the same fans to come.
And the dunk by Parker.
Just a great job there from Teague to locate where his teammate was and get the ball to him on time. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Schroeder kicks to Warren. Aldridge a screen. Shot off the screen. Good on that shot. With that, the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Warren. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Teague with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Screen by Parker. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. Shoots over Warren. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Driving.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. T.J. Warren out there with Draymond Green. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Rozier in at the 2 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Teague dishes to Butler. Back to Teague. Right side, Butler. For the 3. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 8. Out to the right wing. Schroeder passes to Rozier. And here's Green outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Warriors. Schroeder against Teague. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 6th assist on the night. Schroeder kicks to Aldridge. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 6. Outside Teague. Here's Butler, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And how about the strength inside there from Butler? Just excellent at finding ways to get the D to foul him down low.
free throw drops for Butler. And so Butler nails both of them.
And Butler does so many things well. I mean, shoots a high percentage from everywhere, and a gritty defender. He does it all.
Here's Schroeder. The teardrop falls in.
Floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Teague dishes to Parker. The feed to Butler. Passes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And I'm just loving how Butler looks for his teammates. If you're open, he'll find you.
Schroeder, and the shot goes in. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive is out.
Here's Butler. That one doesn't drop. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Rozier. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, you gotta love Rozier. Skying up to the dunk. Really seizing the opportunity and capitalizing with this tremendous leaping.
Lopez a screen. 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. And Redick, here we go. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's off the back rim. No good. And it's the Warriors on the break. Warren with the ball. And it's Schroeder in the corner and stolen by Jeff Teague. Screen by Parker. Lopez, a screen on Green. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
Oh, he took a terrific angle right there off the screen, something they work on every day in practice.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 7. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Brook Lopez.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them, look guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move. It's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
They double him with Green. New York moving the ball around. Out to Parker. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Now that's killer instinct at the line, helping them pull away a little.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 7. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
All you can do at this point is focus. Dial in on each moment. Do your best. You can't get consumed over the score.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. Burks for three. They get it back. Here's Chris. He buries it. So it's New York picking up the win. A true. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Te quiero aunque no quieras. Puro, puro chantaje, puro, puro chantaje.